Welcome to the 2024 Minto Dream Home. My name is Tanner Vine. I had the privilege of being the designer of this year's show home. Come on in. So we're standing inside the Oasis, which is the grand prize for the CHEO's Dream of a Lifetime Lottery. The inspiration we used for this home, it came from many different avenues. The main inspiration for this home was the wooded area that runs along the back of the property. We wanted to capture that feeling of calmness people have when they're surrounded by nature and bring that into the interior. As we tour this home today, you will notice lots of levels of warm, natural tones. That inspiration all came from nature. As many natural raw materials such as wood, stone, and ceramic, this creates a beautiful warmth and texture and a timeless beauty to the home. So Minto allowed us to allocate specific areas in this home that were all to feature wellness and healthy living. Let's take a tour. So we're standing in this very bright, gracious sized foyer, which has these tall farmhouse style French doors. 20,000 people visit this home in the next 3 months, so we wanted to incorporate a very sturdy bench that people could sit down and take their shoes on. Our studio custom designed this out of white oak and had it locally made. And we grounded the space with this abstract art print. So let's go look at the den. So in this room, we envision the winning family to be reading a book, listening to music on this donated data record player, or sitting here in the custom desk area doing a couple hours of work. So this chaise lounge is from Lazy Boys, one of their preferred brands, and his name is Pierre. Pierre is in this room because of his beautiful wood frame legs and his channel tufted upholstery. The guest chairs are from Canadel, which is really nice because you can select the stain and complement it with whatever upholstery you'd like. So we chose this timber brown leather with this dark walnut stain. So I wanted to point out these spectacular floors that we've carried throughout the entire main floor. These tiles are 53 inches by 53 inches. They were donated completely from Constantino, and it took 4 men to lay each and every tile. And I think it is worth all the effort. Let's go look at the living room. So the standout feature in the living room is this fireplace behind me. We used the Napoleon Elevation Series gas fireplace with this beautiful quartzite stone in this cool gray with really soft veining. So the art piece above the fireplace was commissioned by a local artist here in Ottawa. Her name is Judy Nagagawa, and she took appreciation letters and thank you notes that were sent to the CHEO for their outstanding care. And what she did was she magnified and abstracted these messages and ripped little clippings of the writing and planted them into these pods. And the meaning of the piece is that the goodwill towards CHEO would continue to multiply and grow. We decided to pair 2 Emmerich sofas in the living room. These are 2 of my personal favorite styles from Lazy Boys sofa collection. What I like about them is the low back arm and the continuous cushion, and of course the comfort. We custom designed this coffee table in quite a large size to really emphasize the contemporary lines of the sofas. This is one of my favorite spaces in the home. We love how bright, airy, and dramatic it is. We've used a custom stain specifically made from this home, done on hickory wood with an integrated handle and also this proud panel detail on it, which gives it a really nice detail. The countertops are supplied by Constantino, and this particular one looks like travertine. The appliances were fully donated by Fisher Paykel and Appliance Canada here in Ottawa, and we love the minimalist black lines, which really complement the aesthetics to this home. So one of the special features of this kitchen is the hidden pantry. So it is completely concealed behind this door. What we love about this as a minimalist kitchen, we wanted to be able to hide all the countertop appliances in this area. So next to this kitchen, we included this nice sitting area. Lazy Boy is known for their comfort, but especially when it comes to their recliners. We wanted to include a recliner and thought this was the perfect spot. It is a great space to sit down and have coffee in the morning or even a Sunday afternoon nap. We paired it with this nice vintage table and dropped a more contemporary pendant light to create this really nice, intimate, and relaxed feel. So in this open concept floor plan, we have this beautiful area, which is the main dining space for the overall house. What we did was we covered the walls in this rustic white oak, and we left it very natural because we wanted that texture and warmth to really come through. We grounded these large windows with a 15-foot banquette, and we really needed to find a striking table to really make a statement and ground the space. So we fell in love with this harvest-style table that was supplied by Canadel. And again, this company allows us to completely customize the size and the finishes. So we chose this dark brown stain, which looks beautiful off the white floors, and these open back chairs, which are also from Canadel in a very light ivory fabric. We used these Mercana wood stools that felt that it complemented the kitchen the best. We liked how the wood tone blends with the wood cabinetry and the carved detail on the seat. So these stairs were made by Classic Stairs here in Ottawa. It's an open riser, full white oak installation, and we embedded the glass into the stringer so there's no hardware. This is a 3-story home, so we also we included drapes so that the sound would be muffled between floors. Let's go take a look upstairs. So inside the primary suite, this is a very special part of the home. It has a living area, sleeping area, a primary ensuite, and a walk-in closet. So in this area, there is a shared 2-sided fireplace that can be seen from all areas in the room. We decided to position the Petra sofa in the center of the room. I love the idea of the family being able to sit very close to the fireplace on a winter evening. I like to kind of point out areas that I think are going to be really special, and we knew the natural light and the view of the wooded area in the back that this would be a great place for a desk. Someone who spends 6 to 7 hours at home and being able to look at the view or the fireplace would be a really nice way to spend your day. Let's go look at the sleeping area. So I find this particular space to really capture that calmness that we were going for. We wanted a minimalist take on the room, so we used this truss design that is mimicked on the exterior of the home and done it in a tortified pine. I love the natural texture and warmth that it gives. We had this custom headboard built by the company that did all the cabinetry in the home, and this creates a really nice low line that connects right into the vanity. And then we just paired it with these drop pendants and a very simple nightstand from Mercana. On the opposite side of the bed is a Kincaid farmhouse style dresser that we love the nice natural wood texture to it. So now coming into the primary ensuite off the sleeping area, when we were reviewing the plans that Minto had put together, we were trying to focus on this whole element of relaxation. And so what we suggested was to widen these French pocket doors and bring the tub slightly forward. What that allowed was that the bather can actually now see the 2-sided fireplace. It also gave us the opportunity to extend the vanity up to 9 feet. So we have 2 sinks also done in this hickory in a custom stain. What I also really love about this room is it is a great example of how to layer tone-on-tone finishes. So we've used a Pure and Original plaster paint on the walls and the ceiling, the same floor that we saw on the main floor, and then also this travertine that's shown in the ensuite. This is the toilet room. So we use this frosted glass for a little bit of privacy and a little art above. And then we used an open concept shower. So this was tile supplied by Ceratec that also has an imitation of travertine and a linear drain. We decided to not use glass on this shower, but rather just create this partition wall that didn't go quite to the ceiling so that we'd have some natural light and then added an LED strip light in the back for some accent lighting. So this is a real fun space. What we did was we just built this platform in front of this large window, and then we framed it out with the same beam we saw in the primary suite, and then added these drapery panels, which we think kids will love to be able to kind of close it off like a fort. And then we included this cute little chair with a nightstand, and this adjustable wall sconce light is from a company called Woe and We in Paris, which I am obsessed with. So this is the bathroom that is shared between the two bedrooms, and we have two separate vanities that are also done in the hickory oak. What I love is we decided to position one of these vanities in front of the window, which has this old world charm. We also use this Venetian plaster in an ash gray from Pure and Original on all the walls and the ceilings. And then also this is the Delta faucet, which has a wheel mounted on the side, which I think is a lot more practical for kids to reach. There's also a separate toilet and shower area. So this bedroom, we selected a Durham 4-posted bed done in this stone gray color. And then there's also these really nice high vaulted ceilings. So what we decided to do was to drench this walls and ceiling above the 4-poster bed in this dark brown. That allows this beautiful linen light to be the star of the room. The bedding is supplied by Sweet Dreams Emporium, and it's been done in very neutral tones like the rest of the home. We also love the braided detail on the Surya rug that anchors the space. Let's go look at the third floor loft. So the third floor loft, we decided to design this as a yoga studio, and we think people are gonna love this space. It has the vaulted ceilings like the other bedrooms, and we covered the walls in this vertical shiplap, and then did this textured leathered wallpaper around. And the whole idea is that this is a very calm, tranquil space. There's a patio door with a balcony that allows a lot of natural light to come in, and we also included some ambient lighting to really enhance the mood. So this is a 3-bedroom dream home, so we decided that we should make this space dual purpose. So we included a built-in Murphy bed and these curtain panels that allow the space to be closed off so that it can actually be a beautiful guest suite. So we think the basement is going to be an area that families love, especially families who love to entertain. I am standing here in your own personal golf simulator area, generously donated by HD Sports. This is a fun activity for the family that can be for the grandparents or the kids, but we also think that this is a nice open space that kids kind of play in when it's not in use. We also included this dartboard area, which has the stone wall. It's the same material that they used on the exterior of the house. And there is also a generous size family room right next to it. In the family room, we have used the Paxton sectional. This is done in a taupe velvet, which we think gives it a really pretty elegant look. Above is a black and white print of a grizzly bear done by a photographer here in Ottawa, Troy Moth. Because the sectional is so large, we needed a coffee table that would ground the space, so we used 2 of the 4-foot by 4-foot Mercana coffee tables pushed together. What I love about having a good sized coffee table is that you can actually style it, but then you still have space to put down your drinks or popcorn or phones. There's also a large flat screen TV. We also selected these 2 new swivel chairs, the Mave from Lazy Boy. And the idea was we wanted something that was comfortable, that we could use for the viewing area of the family room, but also have them turn around. So if you had people over and they were golfing on their golf simulator, they'd have a perfect view. Behind me here is a wet bar. So this is the same cabinetry that we've used everywhere else. This beautiful hickory. It has an integrated wine fridge and a sink. And then we had this custom kidney shaped table made in white oak. What we love about that is it's kind of a nice fluid movement into the other areas, but it also is quite a literal take on a sand bunker. These two chairs are from Mercana, and it's the Indie, and we love the cane back and the upholstered seats. Now we're gonna move into the final room of this house tour, and it is one of my favorite spots in the home. It is your own personal wellness spa. We have included ambient lighting for that full relaxation. There is a cedar covered dry sauna that has 2-tier bench. We've used this travertine porcelain floor. On this side of the room is a steam shower, which was supplied by Delta Faucets. And then the last area in the spa, just through this beautiful arch, is a cold plunge tub. So we've included a commercial ice maker behind the curtain here. So anyone who dares for those health benefits of taking an ice bath, all the stuff you need is there. We also covered the walls in this heavy textured Marrakesh finish, and this is done in a North Sea salt by Pure and Original. So we're in the garage, and the entire garage has been fully donated by Home Depot here in Ottawa. They've included all these nice wall accessories with different adjustable hooks, so you can have all your gardening tools or landscaping tools. And there's also this metal shelving supplied by Home Depot with these workbench tops, also very to organize. And Minto included this accessible lift so everyone can come and tour this home. So thank you for touring this year's Minto Dream Home for the CHEO Dream of a Lifetime Lottery. I want to thank all the contributors and all the amazing suppliers and trades that donate their time and efforts and products to such an important cause for the community. And a special thanks to Lazy Boy for supplying all this beautifully crafted upholstery furniture. And I hope everyone in the area comes by and tours it in person. Please go purchase your tickets at dreamofalifetime.ca.